Alright. So, I want to give a huge shout out to the following people who inspired me to write this song. Brother Ali, John Oliver of Last Week Tonight, the Young Turks, specifically Cenk Uygur, Stephen Colbert, Jon Stewart, Norman Ornstein, Seth Meyers, and most of all you stupid, corrupt, fucking Republican shitbags. Fuck all you Republican politicians.
Republicans are monsters. They're terrible, immoral people. They have no empathy for anyone else. Republicans are sick people.
Republicans are nothing but deplorables and crooks. All they care about is their goddamn pocketbooks. It is fucking outrageous. These repubs don't want to give us healthcare, housing, or higher wages. Hell, they practically enslave us. Where to even fucking begin? Republicans claim to be pro-freedom, yet they ban abortion and brandish their stupid guns just for fun. Republicans don't try to hide their hypocrisy, they just leave it out in the open. Republicans are the party of selective greed. They will give billions to the military, but nothing to poor parents and their kids who need help to feed. Republicans say that they are the party of liberty, yet they won't even legalize weed. They claim to support justice, but they support the death penalty. We have mass shootings like every fucking day, but Republicans don't give a shit as long as they get their checks from the NRA. Republicans complain about the national debt, but do not forget that their tax cuts destroyed the federal budget. They say America's lazy and to get off our butts, yet all they do is bang their mistress sluts on our dime. So using their own logic, they are the lazy mutts. Ask them if we can have paid time off each month just once, and they say we won't even give you that for lunch. If Republicans don't get what they want, then the government shuts down, and they say the Democrats are the ones doing all the political stunts. Republicans are fucking clowns. Now this stat is truly profound. The worst states in the US are mostly Republican ones in the South. Republicans are against voting rights, but are for voting rights. While Republicans were fear-mongering about ISIS, way more Americans were dying right here at home because of their big pharma donors and the opioid crisis. Republicans want us to hate people who are trans, but what we really hate is their terrible economic plans. But regardless of politics, let's just all agree, please, that Republicans are complete and total pricks and creeps. Republicans are nothing but deplorables and crooks. All they care about is their goddamn pocketbooks. It is fucking outrageous. These repubs don't want to give us healthcare, housing, or higher wages. Hell, they practically enslave us.
You're all screwed, you work for corporate rule, but hey, paid family leave is gay. That's the Republican position. You know why? They have no economic positions.
Yeah, Republicans only serve the rich. They don't give a shit. Jesus himself could be sleeping in a ditch and you wouldn't hear a peep from Moscow Mitch. They demonize immigrants and act so stupidly cavalier, but they won't tell you why migrants have to come here. Yeah, sure, Republicans, make me think it's the gays who are to blame, but how about you idiots give the American people a raise and just treat us all for once the same? Republicans got money for war, but say we don't have enough to feed the poor. Republicans say they support workers, but labor unions, they deplore. All Republicans want to do is cut welfare programs, but the reasons why people need them in the first place, they ignore. Republicans make us all fight online about how those who are poor take mine, yet those repub motherfuckers proceed to rob us blind, and we fall for it every fucking time. Republicans keep us distracted about straws and whether they should be plastic. They got us thinking the feds are coming for our stoves and booze. They keep us talking about some rich elite pedophile island and cruise. But in Congress, Republicans don't do jack shit, and we unfortunately have to live with it. So let's just state the indisputable truth. The only people Republicans help is themselves and rich white dudes. Oh, and Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema, will you two please muster up the ability to get rid of the Senate filibuster? Jeez, Republicans are nothing but deplorables and crooks. All they care about is their goddamn pocketbooks. It is fucking outrageous. These repubs don't want to give us healthcare, housing, or higher wages. Hell, they practically enslave us.
They cannot convince you on economic issues. They're killing you on economic issues. They're destroying your wages. They're oppressing you in every way. So they have to go gay, squirrel, black.
Just think about it. Why don't Republicans want people going to college through affirmative action to get an education? Because they want an ignorant nation to keep us distracted from wanting an emancipation from our current situation. Because economically, the Republicans are raping us. And unless we start voting those fuckers out, there's no escaping, just endless pain and misery for we the people they're supposed to serve. So no matter what propaganda you're fed by Fox News or other media, remember, they're just empty words. Republicans would leave us out to be eaten by birds if it meant staying in power. Us little guys are just meals for the Republican elites to devour. Ask a Republican politician to help us out, and they just look down at us sour while smirking. And yes, if you're looking for a party that's perfect, it ain't the Democrats, but they're less crazy and stupid than the Republicans, and that's just a fact. Again, the Democrats are far from perfect, but at least they don't act like brats. Whatever you think about the Democrats, it's the Republicans who've turned this country into a frat. Oh, Trump is a chump who all you dumbass Republicans hump. He's turned this country into a dump. He's as stupid as Forrest Gump. Just remember that whenever he's telling his bullshit lies on the stump. It's worth adding that Republican stupidity is truly embarrassing. They'll eat fried chicken and chew tobacco endlessly, but won't get the vaccine? It's excruciating. As Brother Ali said, the US has a now multi-billion-dollar-a-week kill brown people habit. But no, the Republicans say the problem is kids who think they are rabbits. Give me a break. A Dose of Buckley also said it right. Republicans' stupid love of guns isn't just about politics. For them, it's a way of life.
Just get distracted. Trans, bathrooms, Dr. Zeus.
CRT.
Yeah. Oh, critical race theory.
Yep.
Do not talk about money because we're robbing our own voters blind. Distract them with critical race theory. And didn't you at least have the decency to have the kid in the back seat of the truck instead of the front seat? I mean, what kind of a weird brag is that? Oh yeah, I'm more brutal and barbaric than you, man. I don't even use hospitals. Who are hospitals? Because you know why? You can get a surprise bill from my donors and it could bankrupt you. Why didn't you say that part, Lord? Because you're a liar and you're a fraud.
Oh, and a shout out to a Dose of Buckley too.